Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. All right, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Happy Friday. StreamYards is tripping. Now I'm getting the same stuff that other people are talking about. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Let me share out my stream so folks know that I'm on. So let me share it out. Even though I think I posted it early enough, but just in case. Let's see, come through. All right, so I put something out there. All right. So it is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. And now that my StreamYards is working, we can sit back and chill. So I got me some apple cinnamon candle burning tonight. And of course, you know, we have the sage on day as always, in case we have to charge up the atmosphere, you know. And then we've, of course, got a singing bowl here also for charging up the atmosphere because of negative energy on the platform. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Now, I didn't make this a subscribers only chat like I was going to. I figure I'll do that maybe starting next week. But yeah, I just didn't do that tonight. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing good out there. I hope everybody is having a very stress-free Friday. And I hope that folks that are now having to look for new residences because of the moratoriums that have gone off in the state of California, that everyone is able to find a place in a timely manner, what they want, and you know, because I think it's going to be a little crazy as far as places that become available soon. Hey, AKA James, my gamer friend. What's going on? I'll be watching your stuff on the replay. One of these days soon, I'm gonna figure out how y'all do that gaming stuff online, so that you can show it on your channel. And maybe I'll do my little horrible, I can't really play anymore gaming self in some of my live streams when I'm just talking to folks and everything, so that they have something to look at besides, you know, my face, even though it's cute. So it's been an interesting week, I would say, in real life. I don't know if you guys have heard, but they have put out the Super Bowl lineup, and we're gonna have some Snoop, some Dr. Dre, some Mary J, some Kendrick Lamar. It's gonna be February 13th, 2022. It's gonna be on. I mean, and I didn't realize that they don't have that much time. I guess each act gets 12 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out with Snoop, because, you know, Snoop has done, you know, collabs with a lot of people. Ooh, it would be real fly. I'm just saying. If he would do that song that he did with D Smoke, hint, hint. If you listen to Snoop, why don't you do that one so D Smoke can come on up out there at halftime with you? I'm just saying. Because, you know, it's a bilingual song. I don't know. I'm just saying, Desperados, that's the song. I know it.
That would be so cool. And I think it's going to be interesting, Dr. Dre to come up there, and everything, with all the stuff that has happened with him, with his health and with his marriage and everything in the last, 12 months. And having, a brain aneurysm, and now he is paying through the nose to, his ex-wife, Nicole, the lawyer. And I mean, I think one of his kids, I think his daughter goes to USC. Fight on. Because I think he, made a generous donation so that his kid could go there, like other people do. But I do believe that his daughter is intelligent, and even though she's biracial, she still counts as part of the Black population at University of Southern California. And I can tell you, as someone who went there, it's sad how few African Americans or even people of color, period, go to USC now, because they had basically priced themselves out of the range that most people who are melanated, being Black or brown, can afford. I mean, I think it's like 86, somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000 a year to go there. That's somebody's salary. That's somebody's salary. And I don't, I can't even imagine. I don't think that there's enough financial aid packages to be able to go there on financial aid now. You have to have scholarships and grants, and you're going to have to pay part of your tuition to go to USC now. They have really, it's a sad thing, priced themselves out of even that a lot of the alumni kids couldn't go there. But they're still in South Central LA. Let's not get that twisted. I'll say that about when I was in school there. It, me and some of my roommates, we got a place out in the neighborhood, like on one of the streets that was, close to the campus. I think I lived in campus housing only 1 year, and then after that I moved off campus. But I was, close by. And, even though we, all of us were women of color, the people in the neighborhood knew we were college girls. They knew we weren't from around there, even though, I'm not going to say that, DC is, from the hood. I grew up part of my childhood in the hood, but then my parents, when I was in high school, moved to the suburbs of DC, but until I was in high school, we lived in the inner city. And I ain't going to not having grown up there, because that's probably why I wasn't afraid to live in the neighborhood around the school that I went to. And also at the time that I came out to California, the city that I was from, Washington, D.C., had the highest murder rate in the entire country. Shouts out to the replay crew tonight, because I know as things are opening up, we're going to find that more and more people are going to not be home on Friday night. which is another point that I'm gonna bring up. Have you guys noticed that they are making that it is becoming harder and harder for you to actually do things of an entertainment, social, or even working um, level if you do not vote? Hey, Red Wings! If y'all don't, there are people who are now starting to lose their jobs for not voting, and I don't know if you guys. I'm not sure if this is going on in other parts of the country. I'm sure it is going to probably happen, but I think in the state that I'm in, that once they have approved voting down to the age of 5, kids are going to have to show proof of voting in order to go to school. I think there's only going to be a few instances, religious, health, for even children. And they're talking about it being something even to travel on a plane to go visit people. That's going to be interesting. And rumor is that the airlines want to do it, but they don't want to be the ones to make the rule. They want it to come from, like the federal level. Now, but the federal level is trying to really push it back to the states. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But a lot of people called that this is what was going to happen. A lot of people, DC is hood. Well, I grew up, part of my time, I lived in DC. I lived near the 14th precinct. And then we moved to Maryland. And the rest of my my teenage years were spent in PG County. But at the time that I was there, they were still burning crosses on people's lawns. But that was the 70s when I was growing up. And they were doing it in the 80s too. Like in the deeper parts of PG County, or like Upper Marlboro. They didn't mess with us over in like places like Hyattsville and Oxon Hill, Temple Hill. Although I heard the Temple and it's so funny that there's so many freaking area codes in the DC area now. Like one of my friends, who's my best friend, still lives in Maryland, but her cell phone is from one of those new area codes. It's not 301. It's crazy. I lived in the era of 301 and 202 and 703. And I know there's some other area code in Maryland. I think it's like 410 or something. I can't remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I remember Landover Mall. Yeah, I remember when they tried to call. Yeah, so when the Redskins, because that's what they were called at the time. Now they're just the Washington football team. But when they were the Redskins, they moved the team from the city to Landover, Maryland, and they tried to call it something else, Ralgene, Maryland, just where the stadium was. Like, nah, that's Landover. You're right across the street from Landover Mall. Are you kidding me? Glen Arden. Oh, there was a skating rink. There was a skating rink that we used to go to out in Glen Arden. There was a skating rink in Glen Arden that I used to go to. Used to skate at Seabrook too. That's over in Lanham. And then, is Crystal Skate still open? The one that was over like in my part of Maryland. It was open the last time I was home, but that was a few years ago. Because I took my butt skating. That's like one of my little joys. Like when I go on trips, I would take my skates with me, and I would go skating. Like right now, because of the new variant that's been going on, the rinks here have closed back up. I'm hoping that they open back up soon. Maybe they'll open back up under this, mandatory voting thing, and that will, of course, force, I guess, some of the skaters who probably don't want to vote to vote. And then maybe I'll feel comfortable going skating. Hey, Couture. Friday night, y'all. I'm in the house. Hopefully, there'll be a Friday in the near future where I won't be at home. But we haven't gotten to that point yet. I mean, I was like, I was talking to my man, and I was like, I said it's Friday night. It would be a perfect night for us to go out and go to a movie. My son is gone to the Huntington Beach air show that started today. This is like the first air show since 2020 happened. But we're not comfortable going into the theaters yet. So, and I really want to see Candyman. And I really want to see Venom. Venom came out as of today nationally. This is Venom 2. This is the second one of the Venom movies. I want to see Venom. I want to see the Venom movie as well. This, my only two enjoyable I had 3 enjoyable pastimes. Y'all know I'm kind of boring because I'm older now. But I would like to go. I would go to karaoke. I would go skating, and I go to a movie. That was my social stuff. In this age range. Movie date, go out skating, or go karaoke with my friends. Not, I haven't got the strength to go to the karaoke, but I want to go karaoke. I want to go sing karaoke so bad, y'all. I was doing contests and all that stuff. I was winning me some money. Doing stuff, singing like Whitney Houston songs. Like, let me see. Let me think of one. Which is a few stolen moments. It's all that we share. You've got your family, and they need you there. Though I try to resist being last on your list, no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you. Gave y'all a little mini concert. But it's too many germs out there. It's too many people out there. Because did y'all see that one of the dancers, you know, the main dancers on Dancing with the Stars, who has fully voted, had a breakthrough case? I told y'all, even if you vote, you still must be safe. And so that's, they're talking about, that's got like Dancing with the Stars kind of, you know, on red alert. But I'll tell y'all one thing, if this strike goes through with you know, the people who are behind the scenes in Hollywood, all those shows are gonna shut down. None of that's gonna be going on. And everything just came back. But it's because they don't, you know, they don't get any kind of residuals or anything for streaming services. And so they're being cut out of some of the money. And then also they're not giving them enough breaks. And they're working like 12 and 15-hour days. So I don't know. They keep saying there's going to be striking. If that happens, kiss everything that you're seeing, all the stuff on TV. You know, all these shows that we've been waiting for everything to come back. Kiss that all goodbye. Kiss it all goodbye. And the last time this happened, that's when reality TV was born. But see, you know, some of the people that are on those production crews as well are union, so it's going to affect them as well. Just saying, you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll only. I don't know if it's gonna. Well, yes, I guess it would. I guess it would. It's not. I don't know if it'll impact the streaming services as much with the things that they're coming on, because they've really got stuff coming in from all over the world. Hola, Joe. So I don't know if it's going to affect them, but we may end up losing a lot of, you know, the Hollywood people are going to be back out of work. I mean, because they're not going to cross the picket lines for the people who work behind the scenes. So it's going to be interesting. And we just got back. I mean, literally, entertainment is just now starting to not even recover, but just come back. Like Broadway is opening back up. But if you want to go see a Broadway show and you don't live in the city of New York, don't go there if you have not voted. They won't let you come to nothing in the city of New York. And it's about to be like that in the city of Los Angeles as well. They're about to do the same thing in the city of LA. And that is going to impact places like Universal Studios, which, although y'all may not realize it, is actually in the city of Los Angeles, where it is. And it's probably going to impact places that are in Los Angeles County, like Magic Mountain, which means people are going to have to show proof that they have voted in order to go to anything socially. Pretty much. You know, I mean, I don't know how that's going to hurt businesses. or not, because I haven't seen a big surge of people going back out to like restaurants and anything. I told you guys I went to a restaurant for the first time in 18 months 2 weeks ago, and there was my table with my sorority sisters and two other tables in the restaurant had people at them. And they don't pass out menus anymore. You better have your cell phone with you with a QR reader in it because you're going to have to look at the menu on your phone. And if you're older like me, better make sure you have your reading glasses with you or you're going to have to blow it way up on your phone to read the menu. That's part of the new way that things are done when you actually do go out. I know if I actually do decide to go to a movie theater, you have to prepay and get pre-assigned your seats. That's how they do that too. So, I mean, I would have that kind of thing, but maybe I'll just do what my sister did and go to a drive-in. Then I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about being around someone who, may be a non-symptomatic person. I may not be, so I don't know. They seem to think by doing all of this, you guys, that they're going to make it go away. That's what they think. They think that that's going to make it go away. If they make everybody vote from the age of 5 on up, means everybody goes to school. They're New World Order, y'all. And that's not me being anti-voting. I think people should know all of the information and should make that choice. My only issue is with people being forced to vote. That's my only issue. But feels like New World Order to me from that perspective, it's the next stop that you can't go into a grocery store to get food, that you can't go to a drugstore to get your medication. Is the next thing going to be that you can't come out in public at all? I'm just putting it out there, you guys. Just something to think about. Just food for thought. That's all. I decided to go retro on y'all with my avatar today. This is when I had the long curly purple braids in. I might do those again soon. I don't know. We'll see. I may do those again soon. I've heard that there's people on this platform that seem to have an issue with people who have, colored hair and whatnot. Maybe, is it all of us who have colored hair? Or is it just that you don't like people putting on purple wigs? Is it just the ladies who are wearing purple wigs? Y'all been giving my friend the blues who wears a purple wig, but she's still gonna wear her purple wig. Shouts out to Deirdre and her purple Bernice. Or as you guys, in the beef sector call her Dee Dee Loop Loop. That's what y'all call her. And y'all always saying that woman is They're saying she's so much older than she actually is. What, she's 74. She's not really, you know, y'all, she's younger than me. So if she's 74, I'm 75. Okay? If she's 74, I'm 75. Don't I look good for 75? With my little button nose? Y'all, I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. Just being silly in the chat. But on to some other things that are going on in the state of Texas. You know, shouts out to my family that lives in Texas. But what do y'all think about all of this stuff that's going on behind this law in Texas that basically says that a woman cannot get an abortion at the sound of a heartbeat, which is 6 weeks? And the Department of Justice saying that they are violating the 14th Amendment and they are violating federal law, Roe v. Wade. This is going to be interesting, y'all. This is going to be interesting because now this is my theory. This is simply my theory, you guys, okay? This is simply my theory, okay? Because the ones who are pushing these laws are primarily Republicans. You know, the people who like the color red. I love red, but not a Republican. You know, like the elephant too, still not a Republican. But anyway, but I hypothesize that this is the clear people trying to keep themselves from becoming a minority in this country. Because I don't know if you guys paid attention to the last census, even though we were going through whatever we were going through last year. But they're almost not the majority. And that's why you had that crazy law in the Midwest. Where was it? Was it Indiana or something? Or one of those states in the Midwest had that crazy law? Missouri? I don't remember which one had that crazy abortion law. Dee Dee is still in 5A style. And she and ZX need to stop talking like kids. Well, you know, I have issues with Chicago girl Red Wings, you know, because she seems to think that it's okay to talk about children, and I don't think that she was involved in that whole situation where special needs children were talked about. So to me, she's a pile of you know what. Okay. But from what I understand, Red Wings, is actually, it was Dee Dee who gave that style to 5A. That's what I had heard. But you know, I don't really even care because that girl's over there scamming people for wigs, allegedly. See, don't even give me on that. I told my man I was going to behave today. I was not going to have anything to say about people from Chi-Town. So moving on, you know, but I'll just say this. Deirdre don't have nothing to do with ZZ. She don't. I can't stand that man. He has no respect for women. No disrespect to anybody who F's with him, but I don't. you know, and this, he comes on here and just calls women out of their name. If you don't agree with him, then you're a bitch or a garden tool. So yeah, she don't even deal with that clown anymore. That was short lived. And I told her before she even went over there with that dude what was what. But she wanted to just see for herself, and she was in and out of there, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Nope, I don't think anybody of substance, this is my opinion, of substance can tolerate him for any long period of time. I just don't. He sounds so, when he was back, when he got on there thinking he was a jazz expert and was wrong, let him do his thing. Hey, Demetrius. How are you? How are you, sis? Yeah, let him do his thing. Over there in that corner where he wants to, have his own little ZZ sector. Let them do what they want to do over there, and do what they're gonna do. For real. Everybody, nobody is checking for him. Nobody is checking for that clown. Yeah, don't even, Red Wings, don't even put him and Deirdre in the same sentence, because she has disassociated herself from him, but he won't leave her alone. I keep seeing stuff. I'm like, dang, I thought you don't like this woman. Why you keep talking about her? He got sunned by Chicago chick anyway. He got sunned. But it's all cool. It's all cool, Red Wing. Yeah, don't even get yourself in that situation, because Chicago girl had one of her little doomies come over and put some crazy stuff in my comments, which is the reason why I've gotten froggy with her and told them to stay the F out of my comments and stay away from my freaking chat. Because she's, I know, mad because I mod for two people that she don't like. I'm a mod for Cookie, and I'm a mod for Didi. And they don't particularly get along with each other. I'm just gonna leave that alone, because that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm older than all of these women. And I have my own platform. But I'm not into beef stuff. That's a lot of other people enjoy that, and that's fine. But that's not my way. That's not my stilo. That's not my stilo. I mean, if that was what I was into, why would I be pumping out all these daily thoughts for you guys? Why would I be talking about autism? Why would I be doing any of the things that I'm doing? Why would I have gotten on here on Wednesday night and given a PSA to the women on this platform who seem to have pH balance issues with their freaking vajayjays, because they don't drink enough water, among other things? So yeah, to me, it's just all funny. To me, it's all funny. Now, I mean, there are some serious situations that are going on in the background, and apparently there's legal paperwork that's being, sent to people all over YouTube by other YouTubers. I don't know, because I ain't in no beats. I'm an effing vegetarian over here. You know, I don't do that. You know, but let me just be funny for a minute. Let's see how long have I been on. I'll put on one of my emojis for a minute. This is like my favorite one. And shouts out to the plainest Jane for she commented on this emoji that I'm about to show you guys. What's a gift actually that I have up on my community board. Where is it? Here it is. This one. Yeah. She loved this one when I posted this one earlier this week in regards to Robert being found guilty on all the charges. That one's funny. All right, let me get that thing off of here. I don't need to be looking at him. Let's see. Here's my other one. Tawanda. I'm just being silly, y'all. I'm about to come on camera in a minute, so you know I'm just doing these things at the end of the show. I've added a couple of them in there, but yeah, this is my one that I put up when I'm talking about the dumb-ish on here. This is the one. I ain't in no beef with nobody. I'm a effing vegetarian. We'll just leave that up there for a minute. You know, but all these people on here are adults, okay? At least biologically. And grown people are going to do what grown people want to do. But there are a lot of, you know, people on here who are showing, you know, that they have one life on YouTube and that's not their reality, which is quite hilarious to me. Like, who are you trying to impress? Just be yourself. But it's all about, you know, a click and a view. For many people. That's one of the reasons why, you know, there's several people who have been putting Didi into their titles about BS that wasn't even true. But, you know, shouts out to the Popation for breaking that one down. I'm just shouting out channels that I like and that I, you know, take a listen to over there. But my shout out to the plainest Jane. She is the one who gave a really good commentary on all of that stuff having to do with Robert's case. She showed a lot of the discovery stuff that was shown in the courtroom that a lot of other content creators were not breaking down. I mean, she just took it from beginning to end. So she was very detailed. And YouTube is not her you know, this isn't her primary source of income. Like myself, she works in corporate America. And YouTube is something that we do on the side. All right, let me take this girl off the screen. I just think that's funny. Let me take that off the screen. All right, that's gone. Shoot, everybody else got their little gifts. I got some of mine. If I find some other ones that are funny, they're going to end up in there too. Those are the ones I like. So, it's Friday, y'all. My son will not be back until Sunday. So, I'm hoping that I'm going to get some stuff done this weekend. Pop is actually a cool woman. Shoot, everybody is funny. To me, I keep in mind that nobody on here, except for maybe a very few people, actually know each other in real life. They don't talk to each other on the phone. They don't hang out. They just you know, are on the platform and maybe in those, devilish back chats causing havoc. But other than that, it's YouTube. All right, let me move my microphone because I know it's like way across it. I know I probably sound like I'm in a wind tunnel the entire time on here today. Let me come on camera before I get out of here. Oops, here I am. Sorry, hit the wrong button, y'all. Hit the wrong button. Okay, now I hit the right one. Let me do that. There we go. Oh, too far. There we go. Okay, now y'all can see me. So I'm about to get out of here. I've been on here for almost an hour tonight. It's been a lazy Friday night, but I do have to, when I get off of here, finish the editing of today's Daily Thoughts, and they'll be out shortly. They'll be out before midnight, West Coast time. I know the ones for yesterday got out super late, like they were out like today, but the one on the benefits of painting that is already in is for yesterday. Let me move this thing out so y'all can actually see me. There, we'll do that. That's better. Just sit back, relax. Anyway, you guys, yes, I have my wine today. This is what we're drinking, some little Stella. Little Stella, that's the wine over there. Here's the glass over here on the other side. But there wasn't even that much in there, because this is not the type of wine that you sit there and like drink. It's just a sipping type. So I've taken a couple of sips, not much. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here now. I'm not sure which day this weekend, but either tomorrow or Sunday, one of those days will not have a daily thoughts, so that I can get out the 71st Chronicles of Autism 71 up. So that means I've got 70 of them out there already, and this will be the 71st. And I'm already working on the next one after that. It's just I needed to get these ones out that are sitting like in my iPhone. Some of the other, some other YouTubers, they have other people to do all their editing and make their stuff look so beautiful and everything. I'm my editor. Okay, I'm going to learn how to do all of this stuff. So then when eventually I become this big, huge YouTuber that I'm going to become, that, when I can pay someone to do it, I'll already know what it is that I want done. And more importantly, I'll know how it needs to be done. So if they don't do it right, Anyway, you guys, let me get ready to get out of here. I'm going to put in my outro. Let me find it. All right, you guys. So I will be back on Monday for the next Not So Random Chat for Monday Moon. I might pop in this weekend, but I might come through those YouTube streets nonetheless. See what's going on, because it seems on the weekends, folks lose their effing minds. Like, they just like go berserk on the weekends. But I will not be part of that stuff. But I, will give my opinion on it if I feel like it, because I'm an elder. Okay. But anyway, I'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, I'll see you guys. Peace and blessings from the West Side. And now here's the outro. I'll see y'all. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.